Hello everyone, this is Bryant with SFOTsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags over Texas. We're here at the park. Now that it's April, it is time for the return of Viva la Fiesta. So, Viva la Fiesta takes place on weekend days from now until May 4th. So you have a little less than a month to come and enjoy it. They have specialized entertainment. There is decor spread throughout parts of the park. Because the park has a new executive chef, they've rolled out some themed food to go along with Viva la Fiesta, along with some other offerings that they have. So join us, even though it's a little dreary, we're not going to let this rain on our parade, for a look at Viva la Fiesta here at Six Flags over Texas. We've made our way into the park, and the front gate area is decked out in all kinds of vibrant Viva la Fiesta decor. You've got the guitars, you've got the banners at the Silver Star Carousel. Got that guitar over there. Looking really fun. Nice little photo ops. And here at the Silver Star Carousel stage, right at the front of the park, you do have a plethora of entertainment offerings. So you'll see the dance party there, which is the Looney Tunes. They also have a DJ from 4 p.m. to 7. Las Estrellas de Tejas plays or performs at 6:30 here, and then Wepa at 7:30, which I think is just kind of like an end of the night kind of party little setup. Now, there was a QR code near the front of the park for a Viva la Fiesta guide, but they got us again. It doesn't lead to anything other than this very bizarre page. Hopefully that gets fixed in time for when y'all visit. As we head off into the Mexico section, you run into your first specialty food offering, which is Leo's Churro Bar. And they have all kinds of churros and churro sundaes. Zoom in on that menu there so you can see. And then across from that is La Cantina, which has gotten a huge refresh. This is where you can get tortas and some brand new sides that are more themed. You can see they got elote, house chips, really good stuff. Really great to see this change. Feel free to pause to take a closer look at this brand new menu. You can get tortas, which are a type of sandwich. They also have a whole refresh of sides, elote, pinto beans, Spanish rice, chips and salsa, all kinds of stuff. They are actively making our tortas right now. Oh man, making the sides. They grilled that bread back there. Heck yeah, this is what I'm talking about. All right, folks, not on the dining plan, but we were able to use our past discount, which is a great deal for food of this level. But here's the beef torta. We got this with the elote, and they were, like you saw, grilling and making all of this. We also went ahead and grabbed the chicken torta with the Spanish rice as our side, and the smell on these is insane. All right, we're gonna start out with the beef torta, which we got the elote with. I'm gonna try the elote. It's got some really nice toppings on there. You probably didn't even see that. Nice and warm. I think it might have like pork rinds on the top. It's got a pretty zesty taste, but it's not spicy or anything. It's got like the slightest kick to it. It's really good. All right, let's try the beef torta, which the smell of this is insane. Lots of fresh ingredients on this. A little bit on the messy side though. Oh man. Crazy. So you've got like, it's basically like almost like pot roast tasting beef. Really fresh, falls apart. You've got your pico and your vegetables on here. The bread is really nice. In the past, we've been critical about the mislabeling of the menus. So, you know, when it says something is on the dining plan, but it's not, obviously this is not labeled as being on the dining plan, but it is worth the money. It is really, really good. And it's got like a nice fresh vibe to it with the vegetables and all that. So we'll move on over to the chicken. All right, so we went ahead and got the Spanish rice with the chicken. They also have the chips and salsa. I'm not sure if the chips are made in-house or not, or the salsa. It's labeled as roasted salsa though. So this is, the rice is definitely like your standard. You go to a Tex-Mex restaurant, you get a side of rice. That's what that tastes like. It's nothing special, but it is nice to have the variance. It is fresh, everything like that. Nice and warm, hot, not overcooked, not sitting too long, anything like that. So here's a look at that chicken torta. I don't know if that's focusing, I can't see the screen. So this definitely has beans on it. A bean just fell out. That's got a good tang to it. Same bread. It's like a fried chicken patty. But it's a little bit more, in my opinion, a little bit more hearty than the beef torta. The beef torta has a little bit more of a fresh vibe to it. The chicken is much more of like a hearty sandwich, but in my opinion, this is an absolute home run. This is something I would eat anytime I came here, hands down. I mean, just knocking it right out of the park. Delicious. We're kind of hanging out under an awning because it decided to start to rain, but here in the Mexico section is going to be where you really dive into the Viva la Fiesta. You've got the brand new Mexico sign photo op over there. And here at the Mexico Gazebo is where you can catch Mariachi Bohemio. And this is also the other location where Las Estrellas de Tejas performs. So lots of opportunities to see these entertainment offerings. And to the right of Casa de Six Flags, you have another fun photo op with this back wall. They've got some wings here that have some really cool patterns. And the park posted on their social media them actually making these. So these are all hand painted and look really, really cool. We have stopped off here in Casa de las Banderas. They do have a Viva la Fiesta shirt for purchase. So that's the front, and then the back looks like that. It is park specific, which is kind of fun. And these are running $24.99. It does look like gray is your only option on this shirt. This one's a little tricky to do on your own because it's so big, but if you swing around this way, boom, I got it all. Whole photo op. Here at the outdoor Casa de las Banderas bar in Mexico, they've got a Viva la Fiesta drink menu. You've got the frozen cocktails there, and then you've got your regular cocktails right below that. So lots of fun drinks to choose from. They also have mocktails that we'll show you here in a second. So on the inside portion of Casa de las Banderas, you can get mocktails, and you can see those there. Very similar to the cocktails they have outside, just without the alcohol. So little something for everybody, which is great. And right over this way, we've got another Viva la Fiesta guitar. These things are really cool. They've a lot of the time have had the guitars, the themed guitars for events, but these have been completely redone with the brand new logos and everything. We have been graced by a blue jay up in the tree there. Such pretty birds. All right, everyone, that does it for this kind of first look opening weekend of Viva la Fiesta here at Six Flags Over Texas. You can visit sfotsource.com. We will be adding photos. We also have a full guide to Viva la Fiesta there. So if you want to learn more about the things we showed you, just go check that out. The link is in the description below. I really enjoy this event. It's kind of one of the more low-key events here at the park. You probably noticed it's only taking place in kind of the front gate area and Mexico, and that's okay. The entertainment is phenomenal. I feel like every time they do the Ballet Folklorico show out here, it kind of amps up year after year. They also have a brand new mariachi show that has kind of a little bit more going on than the mariachis that they've had here before. There's also a DJ, which unfortunately we're going to have to miss today, but I do think we're going to come out here again to check out Viva la Fiesta. I feel like it's not completely decorated yet, and there were other food offerings that were kind of marketed that we couldn't find or we didn't see. So I don't know if those are going to happen or if they just haven't rolled out yet, but we'll definitely try to come back and check that out. Of course, Fiesta Texas is also doing Viva la Fiesta right now, so we'll be at Fiesta Texas very shortly to check out their version of the event. If y'all have any questions about Viva la Fiesta or Six Flags Over Texas, let us know in the comments below. Also, visit the events calendar at sfotsource.com. There's events pretty much stacked all the way through the year. There's new stuff for the summer, and then you have returning fall and winter classics like Fright Fest, Holiday in the Park, all of that. We thank y'all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you at a theme park.